Hello, welcome to another LEGO review. This is one of the biggest boxes I bought in a long while. This is LEGO City 60052 cargo train, or cargo station. And it comes with a lot of tracks, its power function. It's been a while since I wanted to get one of the train sets again. If you saw my low major sort of tiny polybag review, you know that I have a really old train set from 1989. And I was always wondering, well, do the old trains work on the new tracks and vice versa? And you know, that train set holds a special place in my heart because it's something me and my brother used to play with a lot when we were really young. And so I just thought, you know, I'll pick up a new train set, see how these ones are. They've got remote controls and battery powered and all that. And obviously the track's a lot more sophisticated. In a way, a lot more sophisticated. I'll compare the tracks with the old ones soon. But yeah, I was trying to pick up a new one. But the only one reason I didn't pick up a new one for a long while was because A, they're bloody big, and you know, it takes a lot of space, and B, they're really expensive because of the motor engines, I guess, and because every set had to be big for the tracks and all the extra stuff. Even the smallest modern sort of train set, I think it's passenger train S51 and another one, an orange train. That was LEGO Creators though, so I think that didn't have any power in it, but the smaller sort of passenger bullet train, all of those had are still really expensive, and this is a good time because I'm not collecting any of the DX Combat Drive stuff. I'm not there's no LEGO sets out right now like superhero stuff or new Minecraft or LEGO movie stuff's out right now. So this is like a little breathing period until the next toys start coming out. In 2014 it's heavy, and of course next month you got like SH got Batman and stuff, which I'm definitely gonna pick up. But yeah, so it's a bit of a gap, and I'm able to have some extra money. I don't have a girlfriend anymore, so there's more money. Might have another one soon, maybe, I don't know. Who knows? But you know, more money currently. So, pretty big box. I did see the LEGO Monsters Ghost House. Well, almost 3,000. So next time. Excuse me. So yeah, big box. Pretty much shows you what you inside. I like this at the bottom, telling you how many of whatever tracks you get. So you get one you know, junctions on each on a different side, and 20 round tracks and 8 straight tracks. It pretty much guarantees you a full loop of the track. So that's nice. The other one, the white train, didn't come with any tracks, so which is not nice. Fortunately, the track packs aren't too expensive. They're still quite pricey, but yeah, if these work with the old tracks, I won't need to get them. Let's see. For such a big box, the only thing I can complain about this before opening is there's only 4 guys in here. For such a big place, that's really annoying. So you got the truck driver, some workmen. Like, I guess he's also the train driver. I guess. Forklift guy. Basically, these two have the same uniform, so I guess they can drive the train, and a farmer with farm stuff. You got the train, the cars, and all that. So, and oh, gonna have to move this back because again, like I said, this box is super big. Focus, trying to focus. Okay, so on the top, it pretty much shows you how long the carriage can be, because you got like 3 things on the back and the size of the minifigure. On this side you have the opening, another image of the main thing, and 8 channel remote and all different languages. Because there was tape here and this little foldy thing, which I do hate because it breaks over time. Doesn't stay in good condition. General warnings and more images on the bottom, and same stuff on this other side, just same images. So let's look at the back. Oh, we go. Right. Phew. Okay. Let's try to focus on this again. Autofocus. There we go. And right. So just some toy things you can do. Of course, the train moves. I got all these stuff with the lift, the crane, the car thing moves. Different functions all there. Because advertising for other things. So yeah, that train. Oh no, that train comes with tracks. It's the creator one that doesn't come with tracks. Cause I think it fits on the tracks. So there's this train. This was $800, which is 400 less than this. So, but there's more stuff to play with here. There's a lot of passengers for this train now. This is of course a passenger train. The station looked pretty good. There's only 350, so I might pick this up in a soon date. And it costs 150 for these track packs, and other. All these things combined together. Like if I could ever have the money and space for all these buildings, I would. It would make a really good backdrop for Lego superhero movies and stuff. So get more people to subscribe so I can do animations with big sets. Yay! I have to like rent a studio or something. Christ. Because it shows you that inside you got power functions. You got the receiver, the motor, battery box, and oh dear, looks like it's going to be a 9-volt. Oh, I hope not. And of course the remote control, 7 speeds, 8 channel remote. Wonder what the left and right thing is for. Because the train tracks don't. Ooh, I'm excited because I've never built one of these new trains before. In fact, I haven't built a train set since that 1989 set, so I'm quite excited as to for some people who collect train sets, it's like a gradual build towards the new trains, whereas here I'm jumping from 1989 directly to a 2014 set. So yeah, you got some round tracks. I'm gonna zoom back in now, and stupid tripod, and get some lights back here because I'm not reflecting off the box anymore. So yeah. Cool, train tracks. So yeah, all these are pegged together for easy storage. So just unplug this and you're supposed to rip this off. Because on the pack it says chuck these pieces away. I don't see why not. Surely you can just reuse them if you're tidying this again. So I'm not going to chuck them away. Plus they're the same thickness as a Lego bar. So so yeah, you build these by just snapping them together like that. Very easy and quick. Whereas the old tracks, all of these are individual pieces that you got to plug together. However, because the plus side with that is it's more customizable, whereas here it's not. It's just a big piece. Although they do have these holes in there, which means yeah, I could definitely plug with the old tracks. I'm going to definitely try that later in the video. But enough of that. Let's carry on unboxing this because the showcase is going to be building these. You got this, another curved track. So 2 backs there. This track here, the split, and is it bent? Yeah, it's slightly warped. That's not good. Oh, come on. That sucks. It's slightly that's not too flat. Anyway, from what I can see here, this one bounces a little bit, but it's a little clicker here that moves this, so that's one of them. I'm going to just tip the box upside down. Oops. Come on. There's definitely a lot of stuff going on here. Right, you got the, of course, the other side. Like I said, there was 20 in here. Ooh, this one's slightly loose already. So that's 20. And the straight tracks in the bag. For these 2 big plates, they're also in the bag. And another round track. Wait. That's yeah, that makes sense. And these really 2 big blue pieces for the trains. A bag of yellow plates. Let's see, and just a big bag of other plates for the trains. And let's see, bag number 1. Okay, bag 1, bag 2, bag 3, 4 smaller one, 5, 6, 7, and 8. That's 8 bags. And and of course you got the main motors and stuff. So let's get all these bags out the way. Seriously, that's yeah. One of the things of buying a really big Lego set is just when the satisfaction you get from just opening a huge box and all these things just come out. It's just amazing. I do donate money and stuff. I'm not that greedy. Okay, so you got a nice little box here, which I think this is a really good way to do it. It's a really nice box. But I did open it once before, before I got home, because I was like so excited to look inside. But do be careful when you open this. You'll see in a moment. There's a number on it, 6019920, and it's pretty hefty. So you just open it up, and so you go. Okay, so you got these magnet pieces, which are definitely compatible with the old trains because they also use magnets. So quite a lot of these there. Let's see. They look way more secure. The wheels, not too many wheels. I imagine some of the wheels are elsewhere. Yeah, of course the main motor, which see, don't see any screw holes anywhere. Like in the old one, you can unscrew it and pull the engine out, so you can actually change the motors. So that's this. And yeah, what I did, I opened this up and I was holding the box slightly like that because I was opening it, and this slid out. So, how do you open this? I don't know how to open it yet, so I guess I'll just, wait till I open the instructions. But here's the battery box. I've seen people online who've adapted these into, using mobile phone batteries. So here's the controller. Came out, you. That's it. That's everything that's inside this box, and the controller's way smaller than I figured it would be. Wow, what a small. Let's see, left and right. Okay. This is speed or something, and no, that's just his speed, so I'm not sure. Wow. I like all the little, because they still keep the Lego bits around, and battery box has a screwdriver on it, which I think is stupid. But yeah, it looks pretty. I mean, it's tiny, but it's solid. So awesome. So. Because I finally have the instructions manual, which they're all in the bag, little cardboard thing. But for some reason, this sheet was on its own, just sort of separate, telling you, hey, kids, don't mix them all together. So that's something. So let's see. So all these books were obviously also a sticker with a lot of octan. There's 2 octans there, train stickers and stuff. So pretty cool. So yeah, bag 1 and of course book 1 is the cargo truck. So that's cool. On the back is just adverts to Lego product feedback. Let's see, book number 2. Book number 2 is this big one for the big train, and on the back you got track ideas. Now this is really nostalgic for me. This is pretty awesome, because on the old train set they had like more than this. They had so many different suggestions on how to build these. It's pretty cool. It's good. It's good. Number 3 is the thinnest one. It's one of the cow truck, and new Lego City My City app, which is just a money grabber. Don't like the Simpsons City and SpongeBob and Family Guy, and the one the South Park take making a new episode. Number 4 is also pretty thin, very simple truck design. Number 5, it's a slightly more complicated truck and a little forklift. On the back, same image you got on the back of the box. So all the other sets you can get and give them your money. And finally, number 6 is the for the station, which looks like pretty simple for what oh well. as advert for the North Pole stuff on the back, which I gotta admit, like not only has Lego stopped their agreement with Shell, so they're not supporting oil digging in the North Pole. So it's kind of cheeky for them to release North Pole before when they were still licensed with them and partners. But now they're not partners. These sets are good now, and so they're morally good and they look really good. Seriously, especially if anyone, I like the movie The Thing a lot, John Carpenter's version, and so this appeals to me a bit more. But even if you don't do that, on its own, this Lego City North Pole stuff looks very good. I don't know, maybe it's a combination of, it just feels fresh, combination of colors and stuff. So I might have to, I was considering maybe this set, because it's also, this is like made out of a train, maybe, but this set's pretty cool. I do like these ones. Might pick one up at some point. They look so cool. Plus, because they're not licensed products, they're cheaper than other stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna build this bad boy now and see you guys after the cut. So built. Sorry it took so long to get this review out. But anyway, built. So let's take a look at the, I guess you can call it a station. It's like a cargo station. First thing is, it definitely looks like that if you have more than one of these, it'll look way better than just one. But on its own, it's still, has complete functionality, and that's fine. So first of all, you have these tracks in here, just to put these two like extra. You have a container area here for the plates to go on, from the trucks. So you got these plates, and they'll just go on there, and just sort of slide around there and stuff. You have this which slides along, there's some lights up here, and now you have this piece which sort of just, again, also just slides there. Nothing's holding these down, so they literally just slide all over the place, and they will fall off. So, which it's not necessarily a bad thing, it just means when you move this, you can actually take these off quite easily. You just have a look, you got a little piece here. Obviously it has a little piece, there's a hook on the end. On the hook there's just a little piece that can like lock on to stuff, so it's really up to you how you want to do this. They're giving you like extra pieces to do stuff with. Like these pieces, these long track pieces are literally just redesigned things from the old trains. So that's cool. Like I looked at that and I was like, oh wow, this is like, I don't know if it's intentional or not, but it's like a homage to really old train tracks. I mean, you can't use them as train tracks because the shape's slightly different, but it's they pretty much just change the middle and the two ends, and it's the rest of it's identical. Of course, it's also a darker shade of grey, not light grey like the old tracks. Some sort of canister here and whatever, and you've got like a little office here, so you open like a glass door, some lights there. Per usual, I haven't applied the stickers yet, just want you to see the actual set and nothing else. Now this office right here, I'm going to remove all these tracks, it's getting in the way. Yeah, so you got like a coffee mug there, of course a little computer screen for them to do stuff in there. And they've bothered to add this piece right here, this little round piece that pretty much secures this bar to this office, or vice versa. Makes the thing more secure. Which it's a nice touch, I guess. Like it doesn't have to be there. There's no securing locks on any of the other bars, but it's just there for funsies. So that's pretty good. Yep, the whole thing just, all those loose pieces just pretty much fell apart because you have to be really careful with this. I'll just hook that piece back onto, right, there we go. Okay, so next let's look at one of the carriages. So camera back up. So yeah, that train sort of cargo station is pretty good. But of course, if you have the money and you have the space, I definitely recommend getting like maybe four of these, like you really have the money and all that space, and you can make yourself a nice little cargo area, and have some ships and stuff in the background. That'd be great. Not sure I'll do the ships though, because I'll tell you one thing now. If you try to put the tracks like up a hill upwards, you're gonna have to be really gentle with the slide, or else the train will just derail. So the first truck, I guess, is this flatbed thing. The blue one's very similar, but so yeah. Has 2 wheel bits. You got these metal bits for the wheels, which is absolutely just fine. But overall, I think this piece has been warped slightly. You can see that it's like slightly like curved in the packaging. So, and that's the second piece that's done that. Like the split way track also slightly warped. So that's not good, Lego. You see, that's the biggest problem. This is it's such a big box and all the plastic bags all over the place. It gets quite heavy even for Lego. And it can bend pieces of plastic, especially long pieces, when a lot of weight can go onto it. And that's bad in the packaging department. Again, Lego packaging department, you're terrible at these things. Because the old packaging from 1989, it actually has a little box inside, like a little tray, and the tray has compartments. So, you know, pieces will sit in little trays, like, you know, like a pen tray or a desk tray. Whereas here, it's just all bags in a giant box. And the box is actually bigger than all the bags, so the box has no reason to be this big. So again, bad packaging, and this is literally caused, you know, warping in plastic. And if it can do this if you're really unlucky, I imagine, you know, more than 2 or 3, 4 pieces could have warped by the end of transport or whatever. But apart from that, I guess if you have a piece like this, I've often seen online, like you can use like hot water or warm water and, you know, soak the plastic in a while so it like unwarps. So anyway, so you have these trays with these black fences and just stick on there. You have this one here, again, applied stickers, and the other one for some reason just has a chain on it. I was thinking, well, maybe the chain is to secure it to the actual train, but no, it doesn't. It's just sort of lying there. Just variety, so I think that's pretty good. I'll put that in the back there. The other truck has 3 compartments. This one has the forklift, which you'll see in a sec. And so yeah, you have this octane tank right here, which I'm pretty sure it's not meant. Yeah, it's meant to stay on this. Not meant to come off. Oh, well, yeah, it can kind of come off, but it's not really meant to. It just fall apart. Yeah, this isn't a very good piece, because in order to do this effect, they've done this, so there's nothing connecting these 2 sides, and it's literally just floating there. Oh, you can hide a dead body in there. But yeah, it just sort of sits there. So yeah, this one's pretty cool. This board didn't actually slightly warped as well. But because it has another piece here built onto it, it sort of de-warps it a little bit because it makes it more secure. Again, the same style wheels. I like these magnets here because they're permanently attached to these pieces, whereas in the olden days, these would just hook on and they get loose and they fly off because, you know, the magnet power is stronger than the plastic. I like how smooth they turn, but I don't like how loose these things feel. You know, they wobble all over the place. I mean, it's okay when it's just running along, kinda, but the train can't do that. And yeah, you have this little trolley with another hook thing there. So I'm wondering, yeah, that one is. We'll look at that later. We have the sort of farmer's truck. So really, you're getting a lot of variety here. Although I can't see a train holding a farmer's truck, chemicals, like just a tank of oil and barrels for no reason. So if you have 4 sets of these, you can have 4 different trains with different cargo. Hooray! And yeah, pretty simple. Single wheels here. This thing's secure, very tight, and you got 2 doors. Just that doesn't stop when closing, so you really have to just, you know, do it yourself. The rest of it's pretty secure. It has a little bag there, and some, I guess this is meant to be hay. 2 sides to hold backpacks if you wanted to, so you can definitely do that, which I think it's good. Like the options there. Of course, we have the forklift. Very simple stuff here. Opens up, put the guy in there, move these. This thing can go up a little bit, but when this thing is down, it can't really go up too much. And this forklift bothers me a little bit. Like this piece, you know, I think it'll look better if it stops there, but no, it carries on going. I just don't like the look of it. And the old forklift from the '89 set has a little spring, whereas here they use a rubber band. The rubber band feels very durable. It's not just your standard cheap rubber band, but obviously rubber bands will wear out, so you're gonna have to like replace it. Well, at least the rubber band's easier to replace than a random spring. I mean, you know, springs aren't that hard to replace, but of course, you know, rubber band is easier. Still, stretchy. So that goes on this truck. Right. Oh yeah. I have one more small vehicle before we move on to the train. And we have the actual farmer's truck here. Not farmer's truck, just workman's truck. Very green. I like these sort of smart sort of shape designs here. Little doors. You can almost sit more than one person in there if they were armless. Seriously, I wish some of these vehicles is just slightly wider so you can actually sit more than one person in them. But I do like these sort of oil tank touches. You get these two pieces on each side, and that's a nice touch. There's a box bin, a green bin, which you can open up, and a little tray to carry the bins. So, and finally, before I move on to actual figures, you have the train. This train's pretty good, I have to say. This is definitely the best thing out of the set. Well, listen. Quick on the bottom, you got these two sort of big wheels again, bigger than the other trucks because you have to build this one. And this one, of course, is the motor. You got this wire that goes in there. The wire is very, feels very durable. That's good. It feels very tight. Won't break. Has there's these tiny sort of rubbery plastic on the wheels, which I'm not sure I'm too much of a fan of. Like on the new tracks are smooth plastic. I guess the upside to that is, you know, smooth, so nothing will scratch too much, but I guess it loses some grip, maybe. Open the door, you can sit one guy in there. If you take away this chair, you can probably stand two people in there, and that'd be better than just one person. Because the top opens up so you can easy access to the driver's area, controls and stuff. If you take off this panel, you can see the inside. The battery box here. This battery box takes 6 AAA batteries, and I noticed some problem with this. I don't know if it's just mine or not, but one of the battery compartments doesn't like this kind of GP Ultra batteries. You guys gotta have to fiddle with it. I'm guessing that the plus side doesn't connect too well, so I had to sort of spin it around and push it up a little bit so it slides into the slot properly. So other batteries work fine. Like even other batteries I had, GP green cell and some Ever Ready. So those were fine, and large brand. Those just sitting just fine, but I had to fiddle with it. So I don't know if that's going to happen with other people's as well. But if batteries don't work, you know, think, oh no, it's broken. Just fiddle with the. Push the batteries around a little bit and try and make sure that they hit the connecting points. Because in order to replace this, you got to take this piece up. You got the it's on. Whoops. And then you unplug the power, which is easier said than done. Okay. So you take the battery. Oops. Take the battery box out. There we go. Requires 2 screws plus screws, and the remote control also uses screws, but I haven't screwed this back up because frankly I see no reason to screw it back up because it'd just be annoying and waste my time every time I want to replace batteries. I have no idea how long the batteries will last, but because with batteries in this box makes the train a lot heavier and feels better by being heavier. You have the power switch, of course, and you also have this forwards and back, so I've set it to this side. I'll just let it be that way. On the remote control you can also change the direction as well. So you got these new connectors that connect right in here. There's metal prongs on each connector, so you can essentially stack unlimited amounts of cables onto this battery box. Obviously doing that would be silly because then you'll run out of power. And not only is it sends power, it also sends signals and stuff as well, because this is the receiver, and the receiver has of course 1, 2, 3 and 4, and also 1, 2, 3 and 4 on the remote control. So you know, set the receiver. I kept my receiver to 1 because I only have one of these trains, and this plugs goes all the way. You can see there's another connector here for whatever reason, no purpose here. So clever these back up. Now you see in the videos, you know, I've taken extra videos for this as well, that there's an extra hiding space in here. There's another hiding space in here. Now those light up blocks you see in the video, I attached light up blocks with a thin wire to replace this and put an actual yellow light there. I put one in here. This is a tight fit because the cable's in the way, so just push this down, put the light up block in there, and that gives the light inside the driver's area, but that light up block was running out of battery, so the light wasn't too good. And of course you got this space here for another light up block, and I put a red light on the back of the train. Now of course the light up block can power up to 2 LED lights. I showed the guy who does light up blocks, and yes, that's what he suggested, so you know, that's something they can make in the future to support these trains. And I think that would be pretty cool. You can put lots of lights in there, because that hiding space can probably be useful for hiding something else. I'm not sure what, but it's there. So that's a lot of fun. So you stick this on there and push, 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 push. And like I said, yeah, this train can't go uphill. Another thing about this train is when the batteries are full, the full speed of this train will derail if if it goes around the corner on top speed. So don't do that, because you damage the Lego. If you're lucky, you just damage the outer plastic. If you're not lucky, then the insides would go all crazy and stuff. This train is slightly slower backwards, and when it's carrying all this cargo from this set alone, it's still pretty fast. It doesn't derail, but it almost feels like it's going to derail. So do be careful. It's like at the edge of it. So imagine the empty. If his trucks aren't holding any cargo, then he might still derail. This train can carry more than this. You see in the video now, maybe I put in the video, like it is carrying the 3 trains from my old set, and they're fully compatible. The wheels are the same size for the tracks, and the magnets still work, so that's cool. And but it does have some problem, like it does have to power up a little bit. You know, the slow speeds won't work, and so you're gonna have to put it to top speed when you're carrying all that extra load. But it can still go, but you can hear the wheels going a little bit though. You're going like, oh no, it's not enough strength, which is again why I prefer some teeth on the tracks. But that might damage the plastic somewhat, maybe, I don't know. But you can definitely carry it. It just requires more, a higher speed. Another thing is, of course, this train is also compatible with the old tracks, and in order to combine the new tracks and the old tracks, it seems to work. I haven't managed to derail the train. What you do is you put the old tracks in front of it, and you get a 1x3 piece or a 1x4 piece, and pretty much just connect it with those pieces. There'll be a slight gap between the tracks, the old ones and the new ones, but the slight gap there is so small, and it has from the old tracks, there's a little piece that pops up. So I guess the train sort of goes on that, and it doesn't derail so far. So you can definitely try that out, or if you know any other ways, by all means let me know. Almost forgot to add this bit. Here you have the remote. It's got 1, 2, 3, and 4. So you have more than one of these, which depends how many trains you have. You can change signal. On the receiver there's also 1, 2, 3, and 4, so it's just like walkie-talkies. You gotta set your signals and stuff. And there's no on and off for this remote, so as soon as you put the batteries in, which is really annoying, you gotta use a screwdriver for these. Because for safety for kids, I guess. It would have been much better if it's Lego, if you're watching this, which you won't be, do that thing that Camera other stuff does, where they have a little pushy button. Instead of a screw, you push this thing down and the thing will slide out. So you don't need a screwdriver, you just use a pen or a pin or whatever and push it down. But whatever. This thing feels okay in the hand. It's a bit small, but it's for kids. Whoops, that train's still on. The signal receiving here is very good. Like, you can point it in almost any direction, be far away, and it'll still get the signal. Now, obviously they put Lego bits here, so you can attach stuff to it if you really want to. And these controls, this is the emergency stop button. Like, if you press this down, it will stop. You got these 2 resets here which is pretty much changes the direction of the controls. So if you set the direction wrong on the battery box, you just change it here and you suit yourself, so you can make it either one direction is forward or the other is forward. Now, not really sure how this works here. I'm not sure what this controls. So this doesn't work for my one cargo train. The only one that works is this one. So I imagine if you have two trains, maybe this will control the other. I'm not sure. But anyway, so you got the speed here. You know, whichever direction you go, the more you spin, the faster it'll go, and then you spin it backwards and it'll go slower, and then eventually go in the reverse direction. So all in all, this is a really good remote. Very good signal. It just works really great. So yeah, so that's the train. So let's look at the minifigures that come with this. For such a big set, it does not come with many figures, which is kind of annoying. Well, first you have a cow. Don't have a cow, man. And you know, you build the horns in like these separate pieces and moo. This is obviously a female cow because they put her milk sack, her nipples down there, and she's been tramp stamped like all cows. Only head movement, which is a shame because I know all the new Lord of the Rings horses have back leg movements, so you'd think that the cows can have back leg movements too. So I'll just stick that cow in this train where it belongs. You have the farmer with a bucket, breathing hole right there in case the kid chokes on it. There was an extra set of headphones, and the headphones just soft rubbery plastic with a little peg in there so that you can just peg in, which sort of defeats the purpose of having a hole in the hat for the choking hazard. But yeah, actually these heads don't have a hole in them either. I wonder why they did that. Did kids stop choking on Lego or something? Anyway, a bucket of milk, just a stud, fits in there, does fall quite easily. Farmer's face is pretty cool. He seems happy enough. The torso print is not so cool though, because the green doesn't quite match the green of the pants, and it's a thin red line there. So quality control, guys. The silver on this clippings are nice though. The back again. I think the back looks better than the front. It can go in the truck there with the cow. Have a cow, man. We have a workman, work guy, same. Actually, no, not same. Work hat. Very sort of. It's not reflective paint, so it doesn't really glow against the light. So, which is kind of disappointing. It does have a bit of silver there for the zipper, but yeah, would have been better if that was actual reflective coloring. Back has a train logo, which is sadly not in silver. It would have been so much nicer in silver. My work lady, because you know, equality and all that. Same. She has the same body though. She's like a manly girl. You know, they didn't bother giving her a sort of, you know. The green on their body plastic seems quite rare though. I don't remember seeing this color often. So you know, people look out for parts. That's something to look out for. Because you have a cool driver. I should turn his hat the other way around. But like, yeah, he drives the train. Very standard body. He has a pen in his pocket. Oh no, he's not cool anymore. Sunglasses. Like, why wear sunglasses when you're driving a train? Don't you have to pay attention to the tracks? You know, like in case a cow stumbles onto the tracks. So yeah, that's that for Lego 60052 cargo train. And you know, the name of the set is cargo train and not, you know, cargo station or whatever. So the main is the train, and you know, the station is an accessory in that sense. It's a pretty good set. Now all these new train sets are very expensive, no matter which version you get. Even the Lego Creator one, which doesn't, I think that one doesn't come with a motor, you have to buy that separately. That one's really expensive as well, but you know, it's like a Lego Creator thing. A train is meant to be more detailed, and it is. So, but if you're looking for a train that you can play right out of the box, you have all the tracks you need, and you know, and let's be honest here, the other train, passenger train, like the bullet train, has a track in it, but it's just pretty much just a circle, and kids would get bored of that very quickly. With this one, you have an actual station, and you have tracks that go in different directions. You know, you have the track splitter. That's what they're called. So there's a lot more variety here. If you get the other ones, I definitely say pick up a track pack for the other ones, because on their own they get pretty boring pretty fast, and plus those are just passenger trains and you can't really do much with them. Like, you put some guys on, they go around circles, that's it. Whereas here you got cargo to load and stuff, you got actual station, and the train's pretty badass. The only downside to this set is because there's not a lot of people. For such a big box, I expect more people, minifigures, to go in here. I was very unsatisfied with the people count. But the trucks themselves are pretty good. The variety is nice. The train itself is really good. Like, this thing goes so fast. And yeah, this feels like a, aside from nitpicking the minifigure count, it feels like a complete playset. Now, the cost of this is, of course, going to be slightly higher than just the trains. But if you include the cost of getting this with getting the other trains with extra train tracks, then it's going to add up, and there's just a lot more variety to play. So I'd say if you don't have a Lego train set at all, or you're planning on getting a new one, because not many train sets come out. There's like 2 or 3 every year. So I'd say definitely think about this one. There's always passenger trains and bullet trains. Try something different here. Get this one. I think this one's really a lot more bang for your buck. And as I said on Facebook, in Hong Kong, if you get this in Toys R Us, it's $1,750. I paid $1,280. That's a lot cheaper, almost $500 cheaper, and that's a lot of money. So go to Ints Point in Yap Ma Tei in Hong Kong. The cheapest Lego store I have, if you go to the first floor, where the shop starts, you turn left and then turn right, go forward, turn right again, and pay attention to your left. You'll see a tiny store. It's just a square cubicle, and it only sells Lego. It's like a Lego specialized Lego store, and there's either Finger in there, or the owner is like a, I don't want to be rude, but there's a long-haired big woman sitting in there, and that store is pretty much the best bargains you can get of Lego in that shopping mall. Obviously, look around at the other Lego stores. Just have a look around in general, try to compare the prices. But 9 out of 10 times I found that store is the cheapest, and it has a lot of stuff in there. So yeah, good set. It's probably been quite a long video. Subscribe, suggest, and comment below, because take care and have a nice day. Look out for the Ultra HD showcase video and an extra video that I'm doing with this and the train station, where I put up all the LED lights and looks super cool and stuff. It's like so much fun. Yeah, bye.